begin broadcast with a nice burp for you. Welcome. Let me get a couple of things. Really, I'm still in the prepping stages, but I just hit the live button like a psycho. 1 second while I finish this. Oh, the chat is popping. What's up, y'all? Bizarre, Wicked Ninja Kitty, EC Jug, Hooligans, Nero the Zero. What's up, y'all? Kosuke already in here. Real Ian Co. Ryan. What up, everybody? We'll get the show started off proper. The only way that there really is to start the show with the national anthem, as sung by our hero, Shaggy Tudo.
You know how you gotta do it? Check your tones. With a bazooka. Yep. And you gotta do your hand like that too.
That's how they do it.
All right, here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail from the twilight's last beaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars brought peace to the night. Some more bombs, but fuck. Ramparts we hail, bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that the flag was still there. I'm doing good, ain't I? There.
Real good.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? Gotta give a second for the audience to pop a little bit, let it sizzle. And the home of my boy Dave. How did I do? Was that almost there? A fat shout out to Humble Among.
He's dope. All right, reveal. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? It's me. What's up, Don? Wicked Widget Productions. Whoop whoop. See y'all in Colombia. Huh. I'm not going to Colombia. What's up, everybody? DJ, I almost called you Dr. Shits. God forbid I fuck that up. DJ Shits, Dr. Deuce. Drops September 25th. Michelle, whoop whoop. Doing a little arts and crafts here before we get started. And then we'll get started. I have a lot to talk about. No, 10-piece isn't with me. She's working. We do have another stream. I'm saving a bunch of stuff that I was going to talk about on this show for when Emily is here. We have a bunch of Lost Lands stuff to go over. They basically have announced all the stages for Lost Lands and all the all the artists that'll be on each stage. So I'm going to wait for Em for that, though, because it's only proper that she's with me when we go over that. Oh, shit, Nascenda with the $3 super chat with a dancing / fist-bumping bird. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get the chat open. Oh, I can't like those? I thought I could like those. Could have sworn I could like those. Thank you, Nacinda, for the $3 super chat. That shit helps out tremendously. Frankie's helping in the chat as well by putting penis in the chat, as he always does. We always know what's on Frankie's mind. What's up, Frankie Goldie? Send me the flyer for the show, Frankie, so I can talk about that on here. Frankie Goldie got a show in Vegas October 10th or 11th. I could be completely botching that date. One of those incredibly stacked Vegas shows. Frankie was describing to me once how these Vegas shows run. Like 10-minute sets and shit. But yeah, Lil Titan, Frankie Goldie on that bill. If you're in the Vegas area, go check that out for sure. Juggalo Night ABQ also coming up at the end of this month. If you're looking for Juggalo or Juggalo adjacent events to go to. Maybe in your area? Alright, let's get started. We got so much to talk about. I got like 2 guest streams to do this weekend and 2 fucking... Well, really 3 streams for me to do and 1 guest stream for me to do this weekend. Tonight I'll be on the Occult Rejects podcast. I have the flyer for that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. Tomorrow I hope to do a live stream on Twitch where I talk / commentate / watch the 2 episodes of JCW Lunacy in the morning. I'm going to try to do that when I get up early in the morning. I need to get a lighter. Actually, let me hold off on the lighter for just a little bit so I can just keep talking shit. And then tomorrow afternoon, I'm doing an interview with the Backseat Boys, JCW champs, the Backseat Boys. And I guess I can kind of tease that maybe expect to see some more JCW interviews on here. I'm working on a real big one. One that might blow your minds. And, purely speculation, we might have a run-in tomorrow. I'm going to have a couple of special guests running in to help me, maybe, with the interview. And I might have a very, very, very special guest jumping in as well. We'll see. We'll see. Southern Six is hilarious, dog. Southern Six is great. Shouts out to Backseat Boys, though. They're fucking great, too. Yesterday was Nick Bazaar Day, though, Frankie. Yesterday was Nick Bazaar Day. Happy post-Nick Bazaar. Let's be honest, every day is Nick Bazaar Day. But it was Nick Bazaar's birthday yesterday. I guess I should do a couple of RIPs. RIP to Fat Man Scoop, who had a medical emergency on stage, he collapsed on stage, was rushed to the hospital, and passed away. I think I have more in my notes about that. Yeah, he's taken away in an ambulance, and then he passed away at a show in Connecticut. So rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. And rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan as well. Rumors, early reports of it being a drug overdose in Rich Homie Quan's situation. Dude was very honest about feeling like, I guess one-hit wonder ain't the right term, but feeling like he fell off. And I yelled at Southern Six to get a new gimmick. You did? Why? Frankie, come on. They're killing it with the gimmick. What are you doing? What are you doing, Frankie? What is Frankie doing out here? What's up, Odious? Odious got a new song called Murdered Out Caddy out now. Yeah, I got a lot to go into. Let's just get into the shits. Oh, I didn't even do the reveal. My really shitty, very shittily done fucking thumbnail for this episode. I had to do something, yo. I don't know. Leave me alone. If you want to design my thumbnails for me, hit me up. It's the best I could do, goddammit. Shouts out to Southwest Juggalo, who did this little piece of art. Southwest Juggalo on Instagram sent this over. We might do a little sticker gimmick with this. I thought this was really cool and cute, though. Yeah, we did an interview last Sunday with Kosuke. If you missed that, go check that out. That's a really good inside peek into our relationship, our history, how we met, how we started working together. Kosuke's history as well. Go check that out. It was a really good interview. Kosuke gonna be, might be joining me here soon. I think I just fucked up and showed my cards. Also, if you're a member of the Alienated, go check out Day 0 of my Gathering of the Juggalos documentary, Homies, uncut. I just straight up gave you all the footage I could possibly give you. I only cut a couple of different things because I told the people that were in the video that I would cut them from the thing, or cut something they said from the thing. So I only cut those couple of little things. But go check that out. That's a really good insight into the gathering. I don't know, behind the scenes of us going to the gathering. I don't know what do you want? I don't know what you want. What'll probably be in the final cut will be the interviews from this segment and some of the walking around. I'm probably cutting out some of the dead space and some of the music stuff. Probably cutting out all of the music stuff for the most part in the actual final shit. Put a girl on. The girl isn't here. M.T. The girl isn't here. I usually got a girl on here. What do you want me to do? It's just me. I usually try to get the girl on here. She busy as hell, dog. Pressing me in my own chat. All right, I'm going to smoke this. I need to relax a little bit. Oh, shit. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. There's like something else here I should talk about. The Otherworldly music video. We dropped a music video for the song Otherworldly. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys this real quick in case you didn't see it. I don't usually like to do this, but I think I'm going to do this. In case you didn't see the Otherworldly music video, I'm going to show you right now. Because I'm proud of this. I mean, it's... Oh my god, a fucking advertisement. I gotta... this will give me an excuse to kind of talk about it a little bit more. So this came together because we did a couple of different performances. 3 different performances at the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. The first one was Day 0. Actually, I think my whole set. Yeah, my whole set's in the Day 0 shit of the parking lot party shindig or whatever Gunner Beat was calling it. That actually didn't even end up being in the parking lot. It was actually inside the Gathering by the Juggalos in Recovery Tent. Everyone got in late. The show didn't even end up starting until like 11 o'clock at night. We didn't even get up in that bitch until 11:30 midnight. Something like that. We were walking in. So we went to go get Kosuke's camp set up a little bit. We didn't even set up his camp. We just kind of talked at Camp Hot Meat for like 2 hours. Then we moseyed on over to where the performance was supposed to be. And sure enough, the performances were still kicking off. So we kicked off a little something. Me and Kosuke and Will all performed over there. That was dope. Then we did the Scroll Keeper shit Thursday. Camp Scroll Keeper had a little performance, a little setup that was really dope. Actually, probably might be my favorite performance that I did of the 3. I think I'm probably the most happy with that performance. That was really fun. Shouts out to Camp Scroll Keeper. And big shouts out to Don. The footage from Camp Scroll Keeper is actually from Wicked Widget Productions, from Don, from his phone. I didn't even think to fucking film my shit during that performance. I just pulled up and we kind of just did the shit. There was a lot going on that day. We were all over the place that day. So, and then the third is from Gloom to the Gathering. My performances from Gloom to the Gathering. So we took the footage from Otherworldly. All 3 times we performed it, and we made this music video using only that footage, which was really cool. I had a fun time editing this. So I think, hold on, I'll show you it first, and then I'll talk about it. I think I might do this again, though. Oh, see, it's not even locked down. Let me lock that down. And I'll show you guys this real quick.
Where's Bill Gates? From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me.
Yeah, go give Don a fucking subscribe. Wicked Widget Productions in the chat.
From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me. I ain't with the kid games, pulling pranks, you're getting swirlies. I've been doing big things, trying to get it hella early. Ever since you switched lanes, you've been acting sorta squirrely. Make a lot of mistakes, went around the other world. They kinda have that air about me, feeling like how dare you doubt me. Somehow they were scared to tout me. Don't you even care about me? Why would I keep the energy around me? These vibrations that surround me, nobody's finding that astounding. I do that on the regular, they search for better grounding. Front to the secular, hurts for them to see me clowning. Looking like a specular, reason why their heads are pounding up. The vesicular, release their blood and they're drowning. Keep it elevated even when their lips are pouting. What you call entertainment's just a bunch of screams and shouting. Might be intimidated inside all that overcrowding. Had to get it integrated, camouflaged under clouding. From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me. I ain't with the kid games, pulling pranks, you're getting swirlies. I've been doing big things, trying to get it hella early. Ever since you switched lanes, you've been acting sorta squirrely. Make a lot of mistakes, went around the other world.
Naughty-headed motherfucker from another planet. They try to ride away, but still they do not understand it. Play with my posse, go Chris Angel mode, I make you vanish. I fed you right out my palm, I'm biting, now you're famished. Pop about that legacy, that bitch with like.
Yeah, I tried to get all of Will's kicks for the Rick James part in there. Also, watch when we pass the mics to each other in the nighttime. There was only one mic for the nighttime performance, so watch when we actually pass the mics to each other. I tried to keep all of that in the edit.
Passenger and she be giving faceless. She's sitting back and watching while I lane sway. You're the death up in the speakers, fuck all of that lame shit. Basically, I'm trying to get it how I live. They keep on taking from me, don't wanna see me exist. Staying fake in the scene, do it for clout and some tits. A bunch of fucking hypocrites, wear it if the shoe fits, bitch.
From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me. I ain't with the kid gangs, pulling pranks, you're getting swirlies. I've been doing big things, trying to get it hella early. Ever since you switched lanes, you've been acting sorta squirrely. Make a lot of mistakes, went around the other world.
The worldly presence when I'm stepping up on the track. Crushing every maggot, speaking on me, love to hit that crack. I'm a man that's undisputed, I already told you twice. I'm a young Juggalos, no ready to take your fucking life. Think you a monster, come step in the ring. We're gonna settle the here and now. I ain't your bitch ass with a tombstone, now you be twitching in front of the crowd. Now how the fuck's it feel to know you never had a chance with me? Underneath my feet you bleeding, now you cannot answer me. I'm the one that won you poppers till you had to dance with me. Billy got you trampled and your body parts dismantling. You a bitch ass buster, random vultures trying to eat up my culture. Know that we gon' have to scorch ya.
From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick
Yo,
James.
you saw that, right, EC?
Eddie Murphy, walking on these big.
How close fucking Kosuke got to getting it? Where is it? I think it's right here, right?
That we gon' have to scorch
No,
ya.
it's left
From
right.
another.
Watch Will almost punch Kosuke in the melon.
Dance with me. I'm the one that won you poppers till you had to dance with me. Billy got you trampled and your body parts dismantling. You a bitch ass buster, random vultures trying to eat up my
Where is
culture.
it? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I want to show y'all. Shit, he comes so close to nailing him.
Your bitch ass with a tombstone, now you be twitching in front of the crowd. Now how the fuck's it feel to know you never had a chance with me? Underneath my feet you bleeding, now you cannot answer me. I'm the one that won you poppers till you had to dance with me. Billy got you trampled and your body.
Damn, where is it? Is it that fucking early?
I already told you twice, I'm a young Juggalos, no ready to take your fucking life. Think you a monster, come step in the ring.
He basically, I think he almost did punch Kosuke in the fucking melon.
Your bitch ass with a tombstone, now you be twitching in front of the crowd. Now how the fuck's it feel to know you never had a chance with me? Underneath my feet you bleeding, now you cannot answer me. I'm the one that won you poppers till you had to dance with me. Billy got you trampled and your body parts dismantling. You a bitch ass buster random vultures trying to eat up my culture. Know that we gon' have to scorch ya.
From another world, bitches think I'm otherworldly. Ain't looking for no other girls. All my thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me. I ain't with the kid gangs, pulling pranks, you're getting swirly. I've been doing big things, trying to get it hella early. Ever since you switched lanes, you've been acting sorta squirrely. Make a lot of mistakes, went around the other world.
Thoughts already dirty, feeling like Rick James. Stomping on the couch of Eddie Murphy. Walking on these big brains, humans already hurt me. I ain't with the kid gangs, pulling pranks, you're getting swirly. I've been doing big things, trying to get it hella early. Ever since you switched lanes, you've been acting sorta squirrely. Make a lot of mistakes, went around the other world.
I don't know if you guys peeped at the end there. That was Hazen at the end. Whoop panned over to the crowd, and you can see Hazen duck the first time, and then Whoop pans again and gets Hazen the second time. Shouts out to Hazen pulling up and photographing Gloom to the Gathering a couple of times while we were all performing. So I'm going to try to do that with... oh, by the way, shouts out to M, shouts out to Whoop Conda, and big shouts out to Wicked Widget Productions, Don, for being the ones that shot that shit. That video would not exist without y'all shooting that shit for me, so thank you very much. I love you guys. Thank you. Wish M was with me right now so I could thank her on here. Yeah, we're gonna... so I think I'm gonna do that same idea with Homies, because I have 3 performances of Homies as well. So I think I might try to do that with Homies, but do something a little bit different. Probably, I want to make it more like... what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like a trailer. I'm going to make it like a trailer for the doc, and kind of make it like an intro/trailer type beat, using Homies as because Homies is the name of the movie, you know what I mean? So it'd be really cool to sort of make it into a trailer type thing. I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, I want to say on here, if there's anyone out there, any of my homies out there who have 3 different performances or 3 different camera angles, this means you, Cheesegate, this means you, Gloom Unit, of them performing, and want me to do an edit for them. Will, you might, I don't know if Will has 3 performances. Shit, anybody out there who's my homie, if you got 3 performances that you want me to stitch together like that, I'll just do that shit for you. I don't really care. It's very fun for me to do that, and it didn't take a lot of time at all. So if you want to get that shit done, just hit me up. Okay. Taffy has 7 minutes to hang out. Love y'all. Thank you for spending your 7 minutes with my goofy ass. There's not even M here, and you're still gonna spend that. You sure, Taffy? Are you sure? It's just me. You might want to reconsider that 7 minutes. Maybe give me like 2 minutes and spend 5 minutes, like, you know, texting M. It's just me. I don't know. Okay, let me thank you guys. Because we hit 6,400 subscribers on here. And that's because of you. I want to thank you guys. This shit is, like, growing faster, I think, a little bit lately. And I think that's because of you guys. It is because of you guys. So thank you. We're going to hit 7,000 a lot quicker than I thought, honestly. So thank you. We're already almost halfway there. I think it's like 6,420 was what we were at the other day. I'll give you guys a live update right now where we're at. Yep, 6,425 right now. So if you haven't hit the subscribe gimmick, hit the subscribe gimmick. I'm going to be dropping more Twitch streams over on Twitch, and then I'm going to take the video and I'm going to upload it for the Alienated, so that shit will live there forever. There's a really cool one we just did last weekend that I'm going to upload today. If you missed it, we sat and we watched the Gathering of the Juggalos videos that have dropped so far, the good and the bad, and anything in between that basically y'all sent me or that I found. We watched the Tommy G one, we watched the 100 Peaks one, we watched Wiggles, Sean's one. We watched Colby's. And then we watched Kung Fu Vampires documentary. Oh, and there was some other shit. I feel like I'm forgetting one of them. But we watched a whole gang of gathering footage or collections or whatever you want to call it that last time. That one's like 3 hours long, 3.5 hours long. So I'm going to upload that today for the Alienated. And I got some other Twitch streams from the past that I'm going to upload tomorrow. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to get up early and watch the first 2 episodes of JCW on Twitch. So tune in over there. If you hit follow or subscribe right now on Twitch, it will scare the shit out of me because I'm on the same OBS system. The same OBS will ping and it will scare me. HumbleAmong.com for merch. I have all the slap packs. There's 8 different stickers that I had lying around that I put all together in these different little packs. So if you want a slap pack, HumbleAmong.com. They're $6.65. It comes to about $10 with shipping. Yeah, that shit helps me out tremendously. Helps pay for Missy's fucking vet bill, which really kicked us in the nards right before the gathering. T-shirts, CDs, all that shit. Hit me up for more rare CDs. I got a gang of CDs that I'm not really actively trying to push on the website like that. So hit me up if you want rare Humble Among CDs. Oh, I think that's all the pre-show shit. Let me get through the other ones because that's tonight. I'll be on Occult Rejects. We'll be talking Gathering of the Juggalos over there with Sean, who I was just talking about, Wiggles. We watched his Gathering video over on Twitch. And Hope will be on as well with us. We'll all be talking. Oh, you want a link? You want a link to that one? Oh, that's a little tough. Hold on. I think I retweeted it. Hold on a second. I just retweeted it this morning. I got the link. I'll put that in the chat. Yeah, Cheese, you're not on Twitter, so you don't know about any of this. Get your Twitter back going, Cheese. Alright, let me do it on the phone over here. Oh, come on. I know I'm live. Pretty sure I'm live. There it is. Alright, I'm going to put it in the chat. Alright, now here's the link for tonight's show over on Occult Rejects. Tonight at 7. Go check that out. That should be fun. Occult Rejects did a couple of really cool interviews. One with Darby, one with Dev. And they have a couple of videos about kind of analyzing the Insane Clown Posse's lyrics on a cult level, on a magic level. They seem like they do some really cool shit. I like anything that comes at it from a different perspective. So I fuck with that shit heavy. Definitely excited to go on there and kick it with some Juggalos and Juggalo adjacent types. Okay, I want to play you guys this Spooky Hippie remix, if this works, that he did of Ouija's song Friends, because I thought this was really dope. Love you,
I do not have any friends. 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 I do not have any.
No, you're the shit, man. You're the shit.
Yo, baby, we try to pull up. You know I don't give a fuck about me. Wonder is all in my tongue. Shark, fart is all in my tongue. Who is that all in the cut? Brandon, just call up whatever you want. My shooters don't need to be known, but apples ever going up. Your roses are red, and now so are you. My roses are black, my onions are blue. My conscience is chaos, my soul electric.
Oh, you know I'm a mark for some Juggalo EDM.
Blood in my dress, I got blood in my leg, I got blood in my heart, I got drugs in my head. Blood in my dress, I got blood in my leg, I got blood in my heart, I got drugs in my head. Blood in my dress, I got blood in my leg, I got blood in
Yeah,
my
go give this some love. You can see they only got like 3 fucking likes or some shit. Go give Spooky Hippie some love on this. This shit's fresh. Abba Zabba going up. Do the lore on Zabba. Do the knowledge on Zabba. Frankie dropped some knowledge on me on Zabba once. Let's see. Yeah, much love to Spooky Hippie. Spooky Hippie's so fucking talented. Keep doing what you're doing, Spooky Hippie. You're definitely making noise out here, dog. Oh yeah, Kosuke. Let me talk about my homie Kosuke. He's streaming a little bit on Twitch. He streamed recently Kosuke the Reaper on Twitch, doing some beat making shit. Go check that out. I think he's going to do some more of that. Hopefully he's going to do some more of that. He's also going to be doing some more wrestling type content, I think, on the YouTubes. I'm going to definitely encourage him to do that shit because I think that's a hella good lane. That dude's got so much fucking wrestling knowledge, specifically the more underground indie wrestling scene. So I've been encouraging him for some time to just fucking do that shit. Just literally do a show about the indie wrestling scene. Like, don't even focus, like, because he don't really watch AEW. He don't really watch WWE. He watches indie wrestling pretty much strictly. And I think it would be fresh, and there's definitely a niche for someone who covers just the indie shit. Because so many people focus on the fucking big shit, you know? So there's a fucking niche laid out for him right there. I think he should so jump on that. So if you guys go send Kosuke messages and words of support to do his wrestling shit. Oh, I have some stuff about King of Clubs being dicks again. I saw that they were being ableist, if you will. I guess that's the term you kids use. To a person, a patron of their establishment who is just trying to send them a message to set up. Like, hey, I'm in a wheelchair, like how can we accommodate myself? Like, the thing that you should do, you know, if you need special accommodations at a venue. And they were so shitty about it in the fucking DM, like sarcastic, like calling them a Karen or a Ken. Just like, I suggest if you're a Karen or a Ken, you do not even show up to our establishment. Just real fucking dickheads about it. Screen grabs on Twitter, I retweeted it. This happened about a week ago. And it just brought up all the memories of how shitty they were at Juggalo Ohio 2 earlier this year with Mikey. Mikey just simply trying to get a seat to sit down because it's hard for him to stand for that long. Nothing even that crazy, just literally Sizz trying to get Mikey a seat, Jiggy trying to get Mikey a seat, and these things are a problem. Yo, what's up, Backseat Boys? Check us out tomorrow on the channel with the Backseat Boys and Johnny Cashmere and a couple of special guests as well. I'm working on something that might be an extra special run-in for that, Backseat Boys, but I don't want to say too much because it might not happen. Anyway, yeah, so they gave multiple friends of mine shit King of Clubs this past year. And the bigger issue is all of the people that were definitely drugged by something or someone at the establishment. And word that I was getting is all the drinks came from the same bar area, the same bartender upstairs. So, and they were told about this going on. And every single time they were told about it, they got shitty about it. And they said, oh, Juggalos are just junkies that can't handle their shit. All this weird shit, like putting it the blame onto the patron who's reporting to you that you got a problem in your establishment. Like, yeah, big fuck King of Clubs. I really hope we don't go back to King of Clubs for Juggalo Ohio 3. I know Juggalo events roll through there all the time. I think it's time to maybe take the money away from King of Clubs. They like Juggalo money, but they don't seem to like Juggalos or respect Juggalos at all there. I don't know. Let's see. We talked about Colby Sucks gathering video in the stream I did on Twitch. Go check that out. I'm going to upload that for the Alienated later. Oh, before I get off of Occult Rejects, I have an unboxing shit I need to do from them. It makes me wonder if I got something since... You know what? Did you have a drink, Will? Did you have a drink from that upstairs bar, Will? Because I didn't even think about like that, Will, when you were having your... You weren't feeling that great that one night. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Will's another one that they were kind of fucking giving shit to. Because Will wasn't feeling great, and they were just hounding him. Shining flashlights in his face and shit. Maybe I shouldn't put your info out there. It's all that like that, Will. All right, this is from the Occult Rejects themselves. They sent me a pack of stickers, so I'm going to open that. By the way, let me get the P.O. Box gimmick up. Oh, yeah, Backseat Boys, tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow for the interview with the Backseat Boys. Here's the P.O. Box gimmick. I had 2 the night I got sick. I was panicked for sure, which happens. See, now I really wonder. Now I really wonder, Will. I think you might have gotten the shit too. Well, that wrote me a nice little note. That's adorable. Too humble. Thank you for taking some stickers. Of course, I'm going to send you guys some back if that's cool. Look forward to meeting you this weekend. Nick. Thank you, Nick, from Occult Rejects. And gave me a gang of stickers here. Occult Reject stickers. This will probably almost certainly go on the Juggalo table over here. Which sometime we got to take some pics of the Juggalo table. Our coffee table gimmick's just covered in jug stickers that we've gotten from y'all. Ouija, Lazy and Crazy, MUJ, Wraithy, any of the homies that have given us stickers. Cheese too, huh? That's right, Cheese. You got taken out too. That was night 1. Cheese didn't have... You didn't even make it through night 1, right? Dog. Maybe that shit's bigger than we thought. I mean, I know Mort Perkins was having a rough time. I know Nick personally helped Mort Perkins get back to his hotel. I was trying to help Mort stand up outside. He was not doing good. Yeah, that's maybe more concerning than we thought in the first place. Now that we're kind of putting together some of these dots here. Jesus Christ. All right, anyway, let me keep going. I made it through barely, but I was too fucked up for it. Yeah. That's right. You stayed out for the second one. That's what it was. Now that really makes me wonder. Hey, Occult Rejects, we just opened up your stickers. Shouts out to Occult Rejects in the chat. That's what's up. That's most definitely what's up. Join us tonight on the Occult Rejects podcast. That's going to be fun for sure. All right. I want to talk about Taji Amin's new YouTube venture. If you guys don't know who Taji Amin is, he's a Vice correspondent, reporter, dude, ex-Vice dude, because Vice, went bankrupt and fired a bunch of people. He used to do a thing on Vice called 1-star reviews, where he would go on Yelp, essentially, and find the worst places and then go there and see for himself if it really was that bad. Tattoo shops, strip clubs, there was an actor scam thing that he went to. Anyway, really good Vice series, super funny. He went to the Gathering a couple of times, at least once. We met him at the Gathering walking around. He's largely the reason that car got destroyed. I don't know if people understand that lore. So at that stunt show, the reason that shit got shut down is because of Taji's horrible driving skills. If you go watch his vlog, he's like backing up and like backing into Juggalos. I need to make a video about this actually. He's like backing up and backing into Juggalos and shit, like, because he just sucks at driving in reverse. And that's what got the police's attention to shut the shit down, is because it took him so long and he just kept backing into Juggalos. And he's not even the guy that's supposed to be driving it, I don't think. Or maybe he was supposed to be driving it, and that's what got it shut down. But anyway, that's what got that stunt shut down, and then the Juggalos destroyed that fucking car. That's Taji's fault, if y'all don't know. Anyway, Taji has a new YouTube venture he's doing called Island Classifieds, and I think the gimmick is he's in Hawaii, essentially doing a very similar thing with 1-star reviews, where he's going to go through the classified sections in Hawaii and do something very similar, investigate these classifieds, if you will. Go check that out. He's only got one episode right now, but I love Taji. I think he's hilarious, and I want to support that dude in any way that I can. Probably one of the best things Vice ever did is 1-star reviews. Go watch those too, because those are fucking still up and they're hilarious. A couple of things we saw recently. I've been binging Dark Side of Comedy, also on Vice. See, look at that. You see the connective tissue thing, the thing that I did. Also on Vice, documentary series in the style of Dark Side of the Ring, but they tackle a different stand-up comedian, or just comedian, or not even really a comedian, because there's a Dustin Diamond episode, weirdly enough. Anyway, each episode tackles one of these motherfuckers in a similar style of the Dark Side of the Ring shits, and it's really good. The Artie Lang one rips my heart out. I've seen the Artie one like twice now. The Artie Lang one rips my heart out because they act like Artie's dead. You know what I mean? Like, usually in these episodes, they have interviews with the motherfucker if they're still alive. Artie's like still alive, but they just, the way they talk about him, it's like he's already dead. It's fucking sad, man. Artie is definitely one of the saddest characters in all of comedy. But yeah, go check that out. I'm in the second season. The second season not as good as the first season, but the Chris Farley one is fantastic as well. I feel like, I don't know for sure because I haven't finished this season, they need to do one about Norm. If they haven't done one about Norm Macdonald, they really need to do one about Norm, because Norm's life is low-key very dark. I don't know if a lot of people even understand how dark Norm's life was in certain ways. His upbringing and his end. I think probably the best time, and his gambling issues. There's a lot to mine there with Norm Macdonald. I don't know if there's an episode later on in that second season. And yeah, I know, Cheese. Norm is one of my favorites too. Norm is amazing. Hella underrated still. Yeah, Andy Kaufman. I mean, there's shades of Kaufman in Norm. Andy Kaufman is straight up my number one artistic idol of all time, though. Like, Andy's like number one for me. Andy and the Clowns. I told Violent J this straight up. I'm like, dog, you and like Andy Kaufman are like my artistic idols. So like, thank you for just saying the nice things that you said. Whatever. Anyway, Joe Bob did this movie marathon. Oh fuck, I'm jumping over the other movie I watched. Poor Things. Directed by Yargos Lanthimos. I probably just butchered that so bad. Who directed Killing of a Sacred Deer and The Lobster. Two movies that I definitely enjoyed. I like The Lobster a lot more than Killing of a Sacred Deer, by the way. But Poor Things is fucking excellent. The Phil Hartman one, I'm just about to start, Akira. I left off on the Phil Hartman one last night. It's just in Murder is Legal in the State of California. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. And Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Poor Things is fucking fantastic, though. Emma Stone plays, I mean, I don't want to spoil it. It's shades of Frankenstein, shades of Tim Burton, shades of, I don't know, shades of its own thing. It's just kind of its own thing in a lot of ways. It feels like you're watching a fantasy novel, though. It's really fucking good. dark and funny. Yeah, it really hits the tone that I like in a movie. I was very impressed with Poor Things. Definitely my favorite thing I've seen from that director, and I was already rather impressed by that dude. He's got another movie called Kinds of Kindness, or Kind of Kindness, that's also on Hulu. Poor Things on Hulu, by the way. I think, yeah, Dark Side of Comedy I also watched on Hulu. Joe Bob, though. Joe Bob did this at the drive-in. At the drive-in. Fucking, what's the name of his gimmick, goddammit? Anyway, the shutter gimmick that Joe Bob does. I haven't seen Long Legs, Frankie. I'm waiting for it to show up on streaming somewhere. I'm waiting for it to show up on an HBO or a Hulu or some shit, Amazon or some shit. Definitely curious about it. I've heard such mixed things about it. I think even your review of it was like 7 out of 10, right? You were even like, it's okay. That's like basically what I've heard about it is just, it's okay. The Last Drive-In. Thank you. Did I say it? What did I say? The Last Drive-In. Thank you so much, Machete Man. The Last Drive-In Marathon. He did like 6 or 7 movies in a row the other week. And really good selection. Really fucking good selection. I only caught... Shit. I caught the first 2. Then I actually got up when Emily got up to go to work. And was watching some... more of them like really early in the morning because it was still going on. PP cocaine? I don't know what that is, Cheese. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm curious about it, Frankie. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I like me some Nick Cage. Someone told me that Nick Cage is kind of the only saving grace about it, but then I heard from someone else, nah, Nick Cage is cheesy as fuck in this. I was like, fuck, man. I don't know what to think. So I'm just going in. I'm going in knowing that I might not like it. PP Cocaine is a rapper. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a fun name. I like the name. PP Cocaine's a pretty cool name. I'll check out some PP Cocaine. Oh, I'm such an old man. Look at Koski laughing at the old man in the chat. If you like Nick Cage, you'll love PP Cocaine. All right. I'm sold. I'm sold. Off Ramp on digital now as of yesterday, and I don't know if I didn't even know this, so I figure a lot of jugs don't know this. It's on DVD too. You guys and gals. Preston. Yeah, it's on DVD. You can get it on Amazon for $16.99 or $17. I pre-ordered that shit. It's coming out, I think, next week. What is this, the 10th? Oh, where's that date? I know I saw it yesterday. Oh, yeah, the 10th. Right there, right in front of my dumb face. Yeah, it comes out on the 10th. So, yeah, get your pre-order in. If you do a pre-order on Amazon, it locks in the price so that if it dips lower before it's actually released, you get the lowest price that it dips to. So yeah, lock in your price now on Amazon. Get that DVD. I don't know if a Blu-ray's coming, but I'm a physical collector, so I'm gonna buy a Blu-ray too if that shit drops. Big fan of this movie though. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it on digital now. You can rent it now. You see right here on Amazon, you can rent it for $4.99. Buy it for $13. I highly recommend you check this shit out. Support the filmmakers so that they can maybe do some more stuff like this. Preston. Leave the crusty doll alone. Leave the talking crusty doll alone. It might curse you. That thing is evil. You don't want to go near the talking crusty doll. It's very evil. Strange Suspicion. Shouts out to Strange Suspicion in the chat. Recently did a little collab video. A couple of little collabs with them. I think we're doing another interview here soon. Next week. Next week? Yeah, I think next week. I gotta look at my interviews thing here. I fucking have booked so much shit. Also on the 10th, yeah, next week, the same day Off Ramp comes out. I'm doing an interview with Strange Suspicion that will be dropped at a later date, I believe. Yeah, Tuesday, that's right. Okay. Bought it last night on YouTube. Support that ish. Yes, go support it, man. It's really good. Preston, take your little butt away. Take your little butt out of here. Don't rub against sharp razor. You are such a dumb cat. I love Preston, but he is so stupid. He is not the brightest bulb. Just rubbing against the edge of a razor blade. This poor bastard. Look at that. You see that? You see that, filmmakers? I just sold you guys some DVDs. Hooligans is buying a DVD right now. That for some reason, they haven't pushed the DVD too much. I just saw it in their stories the other day and realized I need to kind of talk about that. More Juggalo-related movie shit. Oh, let me play this Violent J promo about Off-Ramp, too, that I thought was pretty fresh.
Film called...
What? What is it, Preston? You barking at me again? Hey, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juggalos and Juggalettes, I want you to be prepared. Prepare yourself for a very special film called Off-Ramp. It's gonna change your life. All right, these people, these Juggalos, are life-changing. Give them a chance and watch the film. Maybe you're one of us.
Anyway, I thought that was cool that Jay cut a little promo to help Off-Ramp. More Juggalo movie-related, Juggalo adjacent movie-related news. We talked about it on here a couple of times, but there's a movie coming out called Pool Party Massacre 2 that has Sean Barrett in it and Ouija Mac in it. They've been doing these cast announcement videos the past couple of weeks or week or so. Here's Sean's.
Call? There's something wrong with your cable?
Ouija as well. Hold up.
Bring from Uncle Jeff's Pizza, whoop whoop.
Yeah, so look forward to that. I'm definitely very curious. I still haven't seen Pool Party Massacre 1, which I think is still on Tubi. So if you want to see the first one, I think it is on Tubi and those free gimmicks. Those free streaming gimmicks. Go check that out. I still need to check that out. Let's see. Ouija Mac. What was this one? Oh, yeah, that's the same thing. So I haven't had a chance to see if it's up there, but there was a Marilyn Manson documentary coming out called Marilyn Manson Unmasked, right? And apparently this thing is supposed to be rather juicy. Has new interviews, new allegations, all that kind of shit. Definitely interesting timing on that because of Manson being on tour and dropping singles and shit. Definitely feels like it's time to take Manson out. I don't know. I definitely, after watching that other Manson documentary, I don't fuck with Manson anymore. It really kind of ruined his art for me. And I was a big Manson fan. I was such a Manson fan. Big fucking fan. I mean, he was so important to me when I was coming up with this music shit in general. Big influence on me. But after hearing some of the shit that he did, after seeing and realizing, oh, dude, like, made his logo after a fucking swastika and put that on his merch and shit. Got it tattooed on himself. Essentially has a swastika tattooed on himself with his M's done to look like a swastika. I'm like, yeah, dog, I don't think I can fuck with Marilyn Manson anymore. Like, I just can't. But yeah, Marilyn Manson Unmasked on Paramount Plus this Friday, it says in my notes. I don't know where I got that from because I just be throwing these notes together. I think I got it from a random YouTube video. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it, at least that, to get more hate fuel for Marilyn. My hate for Marilyn Manson at this point. Let's see. Mr. McMahon documentary coming September 25th. They dropped a trailer for this. Very curious about this as well. So check out this. This project was coming out before, they were working on this before all the weird shit went down, where he got canceled, fired, whatever you want to call it, for all of those crazy texts and yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Brock Lesnar pooping on bitches, all that stuff. So this was filmed before, a lot of it was filmed largely before all of that went down, or like literally right before. Hopefully it'll be on some Wrestling with Shadows shit and we get some of it actually going down, and some like, here's the day after in the WWE offices. Yeah, we don't fuck with Nazis. Fuck that shit. What Backseat Boys said. Yeah, super fucking curious about this documentary. September 25th on Netflix, Mr. McMahon documentary. Looking forward to that like a motherfucker. Because I hope it'll be like some Wrestling with Shadows shit, where we get some like nice behind the scenes shit, like legit documentary shit, not just like, here's a fucking fluff piece. Like this hopefully will be some real shit. Because I'll be honest, some of these last few Netflix documentaries I had seen, like that Waco one, oh boy, that is just straight up propaganda. That Waco one is just straight up propaganda. But I think this will be a legit documentary. Anyway, speaking of propaganda, ICP fan charged with unlawfully entering Capitol twice on January 6th. So a Juggalo was part of the January 6th riots and got identified due largely to his Hatchet Man tattoo, from what I understand. Preston, what's up, dog? Let me see here. I think there was some photos of the dude. Yeah, here we go. His Hatchet Man hat, I think, is what marked him out. Adam Christopher Mancuso of Michigan was identified thanks in part to the Hatchet Man hat he wore on January 6, 2021. So yeah, he apparently went in there twice, kind of got spooked out of there one time and then snuck back in another way. But yeah, interesting story I wanted to bring up. I don't know. Very, very, very interesting to me that he got marked out because of the Hatchet Man hat, though. Chinese scientists unveil that they have a CD that can hold 125 terabytes. Same size, same shape as a normal compact disc, Blu-ray disc, what have you. Can hold 125 terabytes, though. That shit's crazy. You can hold the entire series of Sopranos on a single disc. Easy with something like that. LHRPG with the super chat. Whoop whoop. Otherworldly was the shit. Keep killing it, homie. I think I have a new favorite Humble Among track now. Mad Clown Love. Thank you, LHRPG. Shouts out to Kosuke and Will Gates for jumping on that shit with me, because they made that shit dope as fuck. Because Stale Ass Me just on the track, I don't think it would have hit the same. Astronauts trapped in space since June are hearing strange noises coming through. I think they're saying the speakers on the spaceship. I'm going to see if I can play this for you guys, though, this audio of what they're hearing, because it's super creepy.
Apps like Google Docs and Meet let your team make updates and connect in real time. That's collaboration with Google Workspace.
Thank you, Google.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute, and I'll call you back when it's ready.
You hear that?
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go.
I mean, you're trapped in space and then you're hearing this. I mean, that's a horror movie. That's a damn horror movie. Okay, where are we going next? What do I have next? All right, new stage at Lost Lands. Let's do that. I think that's what I have loaded up next anyway. All right, so this was, I talked about this on Twitch when I watched that Tommy G video. I showed this on Twitch a little bit, so if you guys saw that, you'll know what I'm talking about a little bit. But I think a lot of you did not see that, so I'm going to talk about it on here too. So at the gathering of the Juggalos, I know a lot of people were concerned that they took away the 665 camping area, that they had it closed off for construction and all this stuff. I heard that from a couple of different people, that 665 was closed off. Here's the reason why. And there was rumors about something going on with this area. And I connected the dots with listening to people at JCW, and just anytime we were talking about the wrestling event, how it used to be held in this place over in Camp 665 where there's this like natural indentation in the ground, and like people could kind of sit up like going up the hill like in a like 360 type fashion, and the wrestling ring would sit kind of perfectly down in this like indentation in the ground, and people would be able to watch the wrestling looking down the hill and shit, you know what I mean? So that's the crater that they're building. They apparently reworked this shit and made it more like an actual stage space. And they're calling it the crater. It's going to be a 360 stage. Now, and Backseat Boys, you're watching this. You might want to pass this along to Jay. This might come in handy for JCW plans. So the crater, like I was saying, brand new 360 stage. New second entrance to the festival, a walkway connecting the crater to the Subsidia stage and Forest stage area, which Forest stage is where the Ship of Fools was. In-venue music Wednesday through Sunday, more charging lockers, blah, 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 additional food and beverage vendors, and expanded safe haven locations. Now, this is the clip. This is a screenshot from the drone footage from Tommy G's Gathering of the Juggalos video, right? Now, if you look in the top left-hand corner of the screen, right above the chat, you'll see some like kind of area that looks like it might have been worked over a little bit. That's where Camp 665 was. Here's a little bit zoomed in. Now, I believe that's where the crater stage is going to be. I think you can get kind of a good look at what they were building up, how they've reworked it. Now, I think that would be really perfect to do the JCW versus GCW stuff out there. Seeing as I believe, from what I'm being told, they used to do the shit there anyway. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention. They would throw, here, thank you, Whoopconda. They would throw whole ass trash cans in the ring, and those angles. The only issue other than that, we need a wrestling stage to have its own place. I think this might be a great spot to do it. They might not want to do it there because it's so tucked back, and I think they really like the idea of having it be at main stage. But I don't know. I think this would be great to have it over there. Anyway, I'm going to talk more Lost Lands stuff. We are going to Lost Lands. Me, Emily, our homies Carissa, we're all going to Lost Lands. Big group of us. Lazy and Crazy going too. Here's the kind of a tease of some of the lineups for Lost Lands, though. They announced each day who's playing each day, and then they also announced who's playing on each stage. But I'm not going to break all of that down because Emily really needs to break that down with me. Lazy and Crazy will be at Lost Lands, though. I'm definitely going to try to document that a little bit. Lazy and Crazy / Shaggy the Airhead at Lost Lands. Going to try to get an interview from Shaggy if he's down. I know Shaggy don't really do interviews like that, though, so we'll see. But I would love to at least get him, talking in his fucking booth a little bit about his experience at Lost. Fantastic, because I'm going to be filming something anyway. I think that would be fucking great to see that. I'm at least going to shoot him or the booth, whether he likes it or not, so. Lazy and Crazy dropped the new Crazy Mega 3? I think this is Crazy Mega 3, Mega Crazy 3. Love these designs. These are some of the trippiest, most bugged out designs I feel like he's ever done, these crazy ones. And I feel like he's really leaning into the psychedelic imagery a lot lately, and I am fucking with it. Got the shirt and the shorts of this, by the way. Juggalo Night ABQ, I believe Vinegron is hosting this. I think Strizzle might be involved. I'm not quite sure. It seems from the way the flyer is written that Strizzle might be involved. There's definitely some sense of humor in this flyer. September 29th, Sunday, September 29th, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Juggalo Night. Go check that out if that's in your area. I got to get the Frankie Goldie flyer for that Frankie Goldie show. We'll have that next HABS. I think I might be going too fast. There's other shit I wanted to talk before I got Juggalo with it. Oh, Sid Wilson burning himself. Sid Wilson from Slipknot burned his damn face trying to set some garbage on fire on his property or some shit. Check out these burns. It's crazy to me because it almost looks like he was wearing his mask or something. Like he was DJing. I thought this was like when he was on stage or something when I first saw this, but he apparently was in his yard burning some leaves or some trash or something. Just straight up to trash fire in his yard. I love that he's like rich as fuck and like married to Kelly Osbourne, but he's just burning trash in his yard on some like redneck shit. That's me making that up, by the way. He didn't actually burn trash. This is me making a bit out of that. I think he was actually just burning like leaves on his lawn. But anyway, he's okay. He's recovering. But yeah, homie burnt his damn face up. Yeah, Fat Man Scoop we talked about. Linkin Park. All right, this was an unfolding story. So Linkin Park announces new singer Emily Armstrong from Dead Sarah. They did this live stream / announcement performance thing. They announced some tour dates, a new album, November 15th, From Zero, it's called, and they dropped a new single, The Emptiness Machine. I haven't even gotten a chance to listen to The Emptiness Machine. I did see a clip of her singing, I think, Crawling. I think I saw a clip of her singing Crawling. It was okay. But here's the thing. She's apparently a Scientologist, which, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people who are Scientologists. That's not that big of a deal. But here's the thing that might be a big deal for some people. She appeared in court to defend Danny Masterson, who is in jail for rape and sexual assault and a bunch of unsavory things. She's one of those types that went in and was a character witness for him. And I've seen a lot of fans pushing back pretty hard because of Chester's history with abuse himself, that maybe this isn't the best replacement. Then I've seen some people critical of some of the other replacements in the band as well, which I didn't realize they had replaced some other members of the band as well. So I even seeing some people say this is like, I saw someone say this is this thing is 2 members away from being a damn tribute act, which I was like, damn, okay, fuck. So I don't know. There's some controversy already with this replacement, Emily Armstrong from Dead Sarah. I still have yet to even hear the new single. I'm gonna definitely give it a shot at the very least, though. Lil Wayne claims that the Carter 6 is finished, and he's working on the Carter 26 currently. All right, now we're into some more Jug shit. Will Gates might as well dropped. I think, did he drop another single this week? This motherfucker don't even be promoting his singles constantly. Oh, what's this? All right, hell yeah. We got an extra special guest. We got an extra special guest confirmed for September 29th. Yo, y'all don't want to miss this. You just got my live reaction. We got a very special guest coming on September 29th. You don't want to miss that one. You guys don't want to miss that one. You can see by the smile on my face. You guys don't want to miss that one. Yeah, you don't want to miss that one. Yo, that's fucking lit. What was I about to do? I was about to look up something. I got fucking distracted. Oh yeah, Will Gates, if he dropped a new song. He has been pretty much still on his weekly grind, so I think he's already dropped a new song since I put this in here. Oh, Might As Well, I think, is the newest one. Yeah, Might As Well is the newest one. And PG-17 as an album was before that, I believe. Shouts out to Will on the grind. Check out the Otherworldly music video. Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't think I said this. We're almost at 1,000 views on the Otherworldly video. Try to get that to 1,000 views before 3/17 today. That would be really fucking fresh. My homie Odious. Oh, yeah, speaking of Will Gates, though. Will Gates is dropping the Trash Boy trilogy on CD as a box set, I think. Or just probably as 3 different discs, but I'm going to call it a box set. I think it's exclusive on Rockstar Radio now, so this might be, if you're not trying to get geo-tracked through Skunk and Loki's very sketchy app, Rockstar Radio, you might want to get these Trash Boy mixtapes on CD, because that's the only way you can listen to it now, is on CD or being geo-tracked by Skunk and Loki for some ungodly reason. And who wants to do that? Odious Blacked Out Caddy. I don't know why it says Black Light Caddy. The autocorrect has been wild lately on my notes app. I need to turn off autocorrect. This shit's getting crazy. Blacked Light Caddy. Blacked Out Caddy out now by my homie Odious. Go check that out. That shit fucking bumps. Lazy and Crazy ICP drop. I didn't even get a chance to show you all this. Some mixed reactions on this. I thought this was fresh. I just don't got the money to get this. Bunch of I think that might be gone. That might be gone. Let's go actually, let's do the investigation. Yeah, that stuff's gone. So it's just the crazy Mega. Wait, that's Crazy Mega 2? I could have sworn this was 3. I could have sworn this was 3. It says Crazy Mega 2, but I could have sworn it was 3. Psychobabble. Before we get into Psychobabble, I got some Darby stuff to talk about. Yeah, even in my notes it says Mega Crazy 3. Huh. Oh, this is the other Lazy and Crazy thing I wanted to show y'all. It's not really being marketed as Lazy and Crazy, but you can see that it has a Lazy and Crazy tag on there. It's got a Reaper on it, so it's definitely Lazy and Crazy printed, because it's got that tag on the shirt. Here's the Lunacy shirt, hat, and shorts, and then they got a Willie Mack hat, shirt, and shorts set. But you can see the Reapers on that shit, so that's Lazy and Crazy, even though it's not really being tagged as Lazy and Crazy anywhere on the post or anything. Psychopathicvault.com for that shit. Yeah, new Darby record. Oh, jeez, I'm just jumping over everything. I got another fucking really cool thing I have to show y'all. That's Lazy and Crazy / Shaggy the Airhead related. Nick did this fucking adorable little music video.
Work 7 days a week. When I look back, I just laugh at a lot of things. And people I take a bullet for telling me to quit. Sometimes I question what life would be like if I did. Those clothes you make are goofy. You need to grow up, kid. Man, that shit broke my heart. I got tired of hearing it. But I use that negativity to fuel the flame. You see this crown on my head when you hear my name. When I lost my dad, I truly went insane. Who would have thought my baby daughter got me through the pain? I know we looking down proud on his birthday. Studio session with the clowns, I'm in first place. It's been a long road,
starting
What
the
up,
second
Ash?
lap. And if you got goals, chase it and don't look back. Don't get discouraged, it may take you some years. Just take that leap of faith, smile on my face, cause we're
almost there. And I don't care. I know exactly where I'm going. Closer, closer, every day. You know, almost there. Almost there. And I don't care. I know exactly where I'm going. Closer, closer, every day. You know, almost there. Almost there. And I don't care. I know exactly where I'm going. Closer, closer, every day. You know
Shouts out Nick. Shouts out Devereaux the Airhead.
Congratulations. And my share.
Shouts out Bean.
And I'm in the stuff we know. Almost there.
1, 2, 3. We love you, Thank you guys so much. I go by the name of Shaggy the Airhead, and I'm ready to fucking gather.
Hell yeah. Whoop whoop. I know Nick's working on a lot of really cool gathering videos right now. Stay tuned. Nick Bazaar going to be dropping some heat. I saw that clip. Yo, that clip of... oh, I should have found that. I'll try to find that for next time. The clip of Will Gates brushing his teeth while Davey Steiner pours water on himself is pretty fucking fire, y'all. Shouts out to IP2 Juggalos. What's up, y'all? Whoop whoop. That most definitely is what up. I got your fucking the new version of the Cobra dollar up above the Darby portrait of the king, the good king there. By the way, a little bit of Cobra updates. I have dipped my toes a little bit back into the Cobra verse, and it seemed like did Jessica come and go? Is that what I'm understanding? She invaded the trailer and she's gone again. IP, is that what I'm to understand? Because I'm a couple months behind probably with my Cobra verse lore. Oh. Favorite diss from ICP. See, that's tough. Get a hold of me when you are work on some content. Word up. So she came and went though? Is she still there? I gotta watch some Boglum Chronicles and fucking some other wrap-up videos and shit to figure out where he's at. So anyway, Darby teasing this new record, says it's mixed and mastered. The record's basically finished. He dropped version 2 of those crack spoons that y'all love so much, and they sold out so fucking fast. Cause I guess y'all got some crack you got to spoon. New Darby jerseys at chapter17.com. Let's go check that out. And a Ouija jersey. Ouija jerseys. Oh, Preston, no. Oh, Preston. Preston just coughed up the most disgusting poop-looking hairball, y'all. You all right, buddy? Oh, you got... Oh, buddy. It's all right. You got to get it out, bud. Oof. That's gross. That's gross. I got to clean that up when I get off stream now. All right. Oh, you all right, buddy? He's still going. I swear to God, it just looks like he laid a log. It's like that South Park episode where they fucking poop out their mouths. It's just like that. It's crazy. All right, I don't know why the shit's all the way down there. There they are. These are the new jerseys. There's the Prophet Paint one. And the Darby one. And as you can see, lots of psychobabble pre-order goodness. I think some... oh, no, you know what? The jerseys were what Ouija was teasing. Ouija made a tweet saying that he was going to drop the new single, and that new merch was coming as well. I just realized the jerseys are the new merch. But yeah, 2 singles have come out from Psychobabble since we last spoke. Bitch I Do Not Give a Fuck and Clown Curse came out yesterday. Still trying to hit 100 iTunes reviews to unlock the first music video from Psychobabble. If you go and leave a review on iTunes for Psychobabble, Ouija Mac's new album, from watching this, make sure you leave in that review, Humble Among sent me. Write Humble Among sent me in that review so Ouija knows that you saw from here that shit was up there and you actually went from here to there. Anyway, let's see. Ouija also posted on Instagram a little clip of him in the studio with some Ricky Hill playing in the background, sparking a lot of people in the comments to question if it's Problem Children 2 coming out soon as well. Ouija on a roll this fucking year. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended the year with another fucking drop collab album. Yeah. Problem Children 2 possibly coming. But yeah, Psychobabble up for pre-order now. I think September 25th. Is that the date? This motherfucker just vomited hair out of his belly. Now he's licking the condensation off of my smoothie bottle here. Weird ass cat. It must be the 27th. I know it's late September. Oh, I gotta go to the other HABS notes to get the date. Dude, probably someone in the chat's already said it, huh? September 27th. It is the September 27th. Okay. I think we're almost to the point. Oh, that's the wrong one now. We're almost to the point of being almost done. We're almost to that point where I'm almost done. Almost. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're into some ICP shit now. We are almost done, it seems. So, Louis J. Gomez, part of Gas Digital, Legion of Skanks podcasts, networks, and all that good stuff, announcing new start date for some other fun things with it, hopefully any day now. What happened to the Violent J podcast? That was the original question that he quote tweeted. So yeah, something coming out with that soon. Jay actually doing the Funhouse podcast with his brother Jump Steady. Looking forward to that. I'm hoping it comes out behind a paywall. I'm hoping it doesn't stay behind a paywall that whole time. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to pay for a Gas Digital subscription so I can listen to that shit and report on that shit for you guys, because I gotta see that fucking podcast. Train of Terror. Oh, I got Aftershock in here. That's going down in October in California. Here's the Train of Terror. All the dates were announced for that, and the golden ticket gimmick was announced as well. Let me show you guys that. I know some people were bitching about the golden ticket pricing, but I mean, I don't understand, because it's like, what, 8? You get eight shows? Do you get Hallowicked with this? Yeah, you this is including Hallowicked, so I feel like that's a pretty good deal for all of those shows. $450 for all of the shows, and I'm curious if this will include what's going down on the 30th, which isn't listed here. Let me go over what you guys get actually real quick. 1 Train of Terror convoy ticket. Everyone in your car must have a convoy ticket. How are they gonna possibly enforce that? Anyway, roll out with ICP and join Preston. Are you serious, bud? How did you even manage to do that? Getting caught up on the headphone wire. Roll out with the ICP and join the official Train of Terror Tour convoy. Snatch up your convoy ticket and get hooked up with the kinds of exclusive flavor and fresh ass discounts. Now check this. If you cop a golden ticket, here's what you're going to score. General admission to all Train of Terror shows, including the legendary Hallowicked. That's right. You ain't missing a single Wicked throwdown. Limited edition VIP pass that gets you in the door early at every show. Be front and center, clown love all day. Exclusive license plate to rep that Juggalo pride everywhere you roll. Limited edition car flag so you can mob in style, flexing the Wicked on your ride. But hold up, The flavor don't stop there. We're going to bless you with something special, ICP's private tour itinerary. Yep, we want you to ride with us, city to city, step by step. You'll know exactly where we're posted up, when the bus rolls out, and how the chaos unfolds from town to town. Think you got what it takes to tour with the wickedest band alive? Well, here's your chance to find out. Whoop, whoop. Nothing will be mailed to you. Please bring your photo ID to pick up your VIP package and information at the first show. So instead of booking it like a hotel pack, it seems you're getting a tour itinerary, which is basically like the tour booklet, which will show what hotels they're staying at, their load out times, their load in times. All of that stuff is basically in their tour book. I think you're all just getting copies of the tour book. So you could stay at the hotel, but I don't know how you gotta, I mean, all that shit's booked for them ahead of time. Juggalos don't know where any of the hotels are going to be until that first date where they get the tour book. So I don't know how people can, I mean, I guess you could theoretically book them as soon as you get that tour book, but that's kind of like a pain in the ass to have to do all of that the first night you're at the show and fucking, all right, pull up the phone and let me book these dates. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's the other gimmick. Bring 17 cans of food. Hold on a second, let me play you this little promo too. Another thing they announced with the tour here.
You know who you're fucking with. Big clowns. You know who you're fucking with.
Go up to any show with 17 cans of food and we'll hook you up with free limited edition exclusive ICP Hollow Wicked CD single. Do you like ultra rare ICP CDs? Do you want this year's ultra rare Hollow Wicked single called Devil's Night? Well, do you know what poor people want? Food, motherfucker. Ninjas is hungry out here. That's why the only way to get this year's ultra rare Hollow Wicked single Devil's Night is to bring 17 cans of food, bags of potato chips, ramen noodles, or deliciously fat candy bars, bitch. So you can like bring, I don't know, this is kind of confusing. I guess you could bring any of those food items. Just bring 17 cans of food, I guess. You cannot buy this year's single. Not even at the Detroit show. The only way to get it is to feed hungry faces. So you gotta bring food if you want the single. It's not just wear a costume this year. You gotta bring 17 cans of food or food items or bags of potato chips. I would just bring 17 cans of food. Let's see. Mine was hungry as fuck when I was a kid. We received food from the hunger barrel every month. It saved our asses. So this year we're saving mad skinny hungry asses with food via Juggalos. Donating 17 items of good food is the only way to get you this year's crazy fresh song. Does that upset you, crybaby bitch? You know what upsets 4 people? You fat fuck? Hunger pains, bitch. You can tell Jay did write this one. And we Juggalos are about to save the fucking day. And if you want two of the rare singles, bring 34 items of so you could bring you could bring 34 cans of food and get 2 of the singles. If you want 3, bring 51. There's no limit. Wow. So ninjas are gonna be showing up with like 100 fucking cans of food to get multiple CDs and shit. There's no limit. The goal is to collect food for future fat asses. We're going to help them get fat. Not as fat as your mom's, of course, but only a mule's ass is that fat. Let's do the damn thing. No crying about it. Well, cry if you want, because we could give a fuck. We could, but we don't. VJ. Shouts out to Violent J. That shit's fucking awesome. That shit is fucking awesome. Wow, that's, I'll do 51 bags of ramen and chips. I mean, you could they definitely don't expect you to show up with one of those like 100 bags of like that big box that's like 100 multi bags of Lay's potato chips or whatever. That's not gonna count, right? Or does that count? See, I got questions, damn it. I got questions. Everyone loves that ramen noodle. I mean, that can't work. If you showed up with the big bag of ramen noodles, you know, like that 100-pack or something, the 50-pack, that can't work. What's up, Brandon Foster? Anyway, I guess some other... Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's happening at Hallowicked Tour, this Train of Terror tour. Also at every date, Jay did announce on the Talks Hit podcast. I have not finished the full episode. I got like a half hour left to watch of this. I got some notes I'm going to go through real quick, though. Jay announced that each date, I think you could assume this anyway, each date was going to have JCW going down as well. And on Devil's Night, on October 30th, at the Majestic, I believe, is what I was hearing on Talks Hit, they're going to be doing a pay-per-view for JCW. So you're going to be able to see on pay-per-view, I'm assuming on the, what is it, the Fight gimmick? Is it Fight that we watch this shit on? It might be on the other one. They might have renamed Fight. Anyway, I assume on one of these pay-per-view wrestling gimmicks, you're going to be able to watch JCW. So I'm definitely going to check that out, because I don't think there's any way I can afford to make it to Hallowicked at this point. I want to do this Train of Terror tour so bad. I would love to fucking go to that shit and document it. Like, literally do the fucking every date and, like, document that shit like a gathering doc. God, I want to do that so bad, but I just cannot afford it. I don't have the vacation time left to do it. There's personal stuff going on around here that I have to take care of. I just cannot do it. Yeah, peep the Talks Hit with the Commish, Violent J, JCW Tag Champs, Backseat Boys, and the JCW American Champ, Caleb Conley, on there as well. I got some notes about that I'll go through. Here's a Violent J promo from a recent Revolver wrestling show that I'll show you guys before we get into some more of this wrestling-centric stuff.
I just wanted to take a quick second to say it's a fucking honor to be here. With the former 2-year JCW Tag Team Champs, the Brothers of Fun Struction. I've sort of been on a mission the last couple of years to try to go to try to make an appearance to every major promotion that I respect.
It's the only one that matters.
And kiss that canvas. Kiss the canvas of every real wrestling promotion in the world. And that's what I'm here to do tonight. And it was a pleasure and an honor to do it in front of y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, you see him actually kiss the canvas. I think that's one of the, yeah, you can see him kiss the canvas in Triple Mania. You haven't seen some of the footage of him kissing all the canvases, though. Yeah, JCW Lunacy Episode 2 is up now. Episodes 1 and 2 are up now. I'm going to check those out on, I think on Twitch. I still haven't watched the full episodes because I wanted to save them to react to them on Twitch. So I'm going to watch those tomorrow morning on Twitch. Tune in. I don't know what time. I'm going to try to get up early and watch that shit, so it might be a little early because we got to do the Backseat Boys interview at 2 o'clock over on the YouTube channel. So I got to make sure. Kid L. Wow, we're talking about Kid L again? How did Kid L come up again, dog? Wow, man. I'm fucking mind blown that Kid L came up again. Kid L wanted to come on the fucking show, man, and talk about that Isham shit. I still don't know. I mean, I feel like I maybe dropped the ball by not having him come on. I think that would have been an interesting interview to have him explain himself. He's gotten himself in trouble since then on some other shit, not even about Isham. He got called a culture vulture on some other shit. So that might have aged rather hilariously if I had him on. All right, we got other wrestling ICP shit to talk about. Lunacy episode 1. Episode 2 is already up. Juggalo weekend is in Worcester. Very excited for this. Hopefully I get booked for this. I'm not going to hold my breath for it at this point, but I would love to play Worcester. It'd be fucking awesome to play one of these nights. Definitely going to be in the house for this because this is our neck of the woods. This shit's only like 2 hours away from my house, so we're gonna be hosting little after parties afterwards for a select group of close friends to come and have a Juggalo sleepover after the show's done, and that's gonna be really fucking fun. We might do some fucking performances in my living room type beat when we get back here. Who the fuck knows? I'm really excited for this to go down next year. Juggalo Ohio 3 obviously is going down at some point as well. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. Next week, a week from today, I believe, JCW in Detroit. GCW, my bad. Game Changer Wrestling in Detroit. Violent J returns to GCW. I'm really fucking curious how this goes down. Really fucking curious because of the Nick Gage situation. Nick Gage no-showed GCW. GCW's biggest show, maybe you could argue. Homecoming being maybe it's close to its WrestleMania. It's a very important show for GCW, and Nick Gage was going to be in a couple of different matches that he no-showed that weekend, making JCW his last. I would have to assume it's maybe the start of the Angle, right? I think it's going to be a very important show if you're looking forward to it. I think they're definitely going to be building. I feel like, honestly, maybe this Nick Gage thing and the whole thing is maybe building some of the Angle. But I can't imagine GCW would want to... I can't imagine GCW would want to hurt their business so bad that they would have their biggest star no-show 2 times for the main event that they advertised, one of them being with Matt Hardy and shit. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. So the context was you wouldn't be able to be making as many podcasts, but I would step the fuck in and take over. That's the only reason why I mentioned it. I don't know. What are we talking about? I'm bringing him up. It was... I'm confused as shit. Hey, shouts out to Will on his lunch break at work and shit. We still got a little bit to talk about for sure, dog. It's almost never ending with these notes. I can keep going. I got Shaggy Show notes to go through. Yeah, I got 3 Shaggy shows to go through, and I got some notes with this Talks hit that I'm gonna go through here in a second. But we're still in some wrestling stuff. Yeah. We're gonna be watching this. We might do a wrestling watch along for this. The 14th. What am I doing on the 14th? Yeah, I don't have an interview scheduled for the 14th. Tune in Friday the 13th, though. We got a very special stream we're doing on Friday the 13th as well. I don't know if anyone's talked about it yet because I haven't announced it, but we got a very special stream for Friday the 13th as well. And I think we're trying to do something for September 15th. I don't know if that's still going down. Anyway, September 29th. Let me put in the special guest for the 29th. Y'all don't want to miss that one. That's for sure. Let's see. ICP walking the red carpet at the VMAs next week. When the fuck is the VMAs? I meant to fucking... Oh, I meant to pull that up. Oh, one of the Backseat Boys just texted me. Yeah, dog. Tommy, I already got that locked in here. Those are cleaner images, though. Yeah, what you just sent me is way cleaner images than what I got, so I'm going to use those in future broadcasts. A couple of, He probably watching right now. Hell yeah, he watching right now. The VMAs are Wednesday. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy, from the Backseat Boys. So yeah, Wednesday is fuck, man. Is there a way I can watch the VMAs live? I don't have cable like that. I might have to turn on fucking Sling TV or something. Oh man, I might have to turn on Sling TV or something to figure out how to fucking watch the VMAs. Don't say that. Don't say that, Bizarre 17. I need ICP to pull up to the VMAs. I need that to happen. So next Wednesday is the 11th. September. Oh yeah, that's in the Shaggy notes. The Shaggy was making jokes about it being on September 11th and shit. So yeah, they're walking the red carpet. Violent J at Top Guy Weekend with Colt Cabana. I think I have images for all this stuff. Yeah, see? I do got that. Here's the October 4th one that Tommy just sent me. The stars of JCW will be in action for Us Wrestling October 4th. Oh, does it say where this is? I think he said this was in Michigan. Tommy, where this is? Yeah, you watching right now. That's so fresh. Paramount Plus. Okay. Yeah, you might be right. It's in Michigan. Okay, so this one's in Michigan. Thank you, Tommy. You're the shit, dog. Tommy's such a good dude. Oh, here's the Art of Wrestling gimmick. This is at a special event too. This is this weekend. This is going down maybe... Shit, this might be going down today. Yeah, Top Guy Weekend is this weekend in Chicago. So yeah, if you want to go out to this Top Guy Weekend shit, this is going down... This might be going down today or tomorrow and shit. Doing a podcast with Colt Cabana for the Art of Wrestling Road Diaries. I don't know. I'm hoping to God that this gets released. It says ad-free shows.com, so it might be fucking streamed there, because that's the gimmick. That's Conrad's gimmick, right? I believe that was where Conrad recently interviewed Jay. Oh, I want to see this one, for fuck's sakes. Okay. If anyone has a link to adfreeshows.com they want to send me of this after the fact, I definitely will click it for research purposes only. Strictly reporting, strictly my journalistic duties only, damn it. Let's see. I think that's about it. There's still the other wrestling clip here. That's right. Yeah, there's the other one. At this Underground Monsters, October 11th, as well. This is also in Michigan, Livonia, Michigan. Horror Slam Pro Wrestling. Lots of JCW talent appearing, apparently. I know Backseat Boys was talking about Horror Slam recently in some of their promo. So it's yeah, the commish, Backseat Boys, fucking Rhino. Yeah, lots of there's definitely a couple of JCW faces in here. All right, now I have the Shaggy 2 Dope notes to go through, and I'll do a little bit of my Talks Hit stuff too, because he talks about the pay-per-view in there. That's where Jay talks about that pay-per-view for the first time. This is Shaggy Show from Thursday, August 29th. Shaggy says the streams dropped last time due to weather, not Justin or internet bills not being paid. They were going to just stream from the RV, but then the internet turned back on, and so they streamed inside the house. They were going to try vegan hot dogs, but Justin forgot the smokeless hot dog cooker. They're eating some jalapeno cheese hot dogs instead. Cool as Fuck Ken is in the house. They finished super chats from that past Tuesday when the stream cut out. Talks about the float a little bit. MTV Awards on 9/11. Renee won't let Shaggy watch 9/11 docs on 9/11. Pearl Harbor comes up. Shout out to Pearl Harbor. Plus Skankfest, September 23rd. That's right. Skankfest is also coming up real fucking soon. That's September 23rd. That's a Monday. So they're at the opening ceremonies, I believe. A Fagoless show for the opening ceremonies. October 5th, there's a Toledo Shaggy show. October 10th is the Aftershock Festival in California. And October 19th, there's an Oklahoma Shaggy show as well. And then October 23rd through the 30th is the Train of Terror tour. They talk about Off-Ramp a little bit and some of the dates that it's playing. Renee says they have a link to watch it, and Shaggy says they're going to watch it tonight. They watch the trailer. Renee is taking donations for the link to share out. They plug JCW Lunacy episode 1. Justin is starting to sound like Shaggy, Renee says. And that he doesn't clean up around the house. Tells his mom to shut your bitch ass. Dairy Queen talk. They talk about those Dairy Queen gimmicks that they have been talking about a few times. There's buttons, socks, new merch, buttons, socks up at theShaggyShow.com. There's an ICP paint Afghan blanket that Shaggy has that he shows off that's pretty fresh. Renee asks who people want to see open at Hallowicked. They do RIPs. Sid Vicious says Sid Vicious offered to beat up Kid Rock for them back in the day, which is very interesting to me. They talk about HIV and AIDS a little bit. Manny believes the theory that Suge Knight paid money to have Eazy-E injected with an AIDS needle. They pay respects to Cannibal. Rest in peace to Cannibal. They watch a Corey Feldman music video from back in the day called Runaway, when Corey was mad young. Has to be from the 80s. Oh, Preston. Shaggy says he hates McFlurries. Shaggy is proud of himself for changing a lawnmower tire. Shaggy can, let's see. They play a National Day vlog of, they can't play the vlog because the video is processing. I can't even read my own notes. Power goes out and there's some black screen, but they come back. Says he think the power went out / came back on. Shaggy is mad at the Oasis reunion. Shaggy questions what Very Demure meme is. And they Google Jimmy Carter because Shaggy says he looks like a zombie. Then this past Tuesday, they went live again. Shaggy is tired from doing manual labor. Hype Train gets to 13, and they finally give away the $35 Frisbee, the show shoes, and the seat covers, the fuck off seat covers, and 2 Pigapus. All got given away because they broke their Hype Train record. Oh, by the way, thank you guys for who sent out the bits and the subscriptions when I went live on Twitch. We got to a level 5 fucking Hype Train on that shit. That shit was fucking fresh. That's definitely the highest Hype Train we got on Twitch so far. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate that. Someone asked about the hotel packages for the Train of Terror tour. And yeah, I think it's safe to say they're not doing the hotel packages at this point. They're just doing a tour book. You're just getting the tour book. Lucha Lili brings Shaggy some sweet and sour chicken. They have the smokeless hot dog cooker set up with some vegan oh wait, they do have the, okay, I'm misreading my own notes. So they're cooking vegan dogs and jalapeno cheddar stuffed hot dogs. Oh, there was the other one, they forgot it, and this one he remembers it. Okay. And they have a really fresh hot dog cam while they're cooking. That shit's fucking hilarious to me. Shaggy says, what was called a wiener first? Or he questions, what was called a wiener first? A penis or a hot dog? Justin is going to make a Shut Yo Bitch Ass song, which I highly, highly approve of. What's up, Steven? Steven has joined us as well. Justin asks if Shaggy saw Off-Ramp. He did, and so did Justin. Shaggy says he fell asleep during it, though. Shaggy, you better fucking finish this movie, man. Shaggy said it's dope, and he really likes all the gems of knowledge, all the references that were dropped. References to real things and people. The guy who cuts his nipples off gets talked about a little bit. The guy who cut his nipples off gets talked about a little bit. Corey in the chat pitches his idea for Day of Leyenda 2024, December 8th. He wants everybody to post about ICP and the WWE Hall of Fame and trying to start a campaign very much like the original Day of Leyenda, where ICP had mad juggalos go to TRL in New York City in Times Square and fucking paint up and bring signs because they were demanding that, what I think, Let's Go All the Way get played on TRL because they felt like they were getting blackballed, which they were. Because, God damn it, I know for a fact we were rigging that system to vote millions of times for Let's Go All the Way to get played. I personally was running some of those fucking rigged voting systems to try to get Let's Go All the Way played back in the day. Shouts out to the OG Day of Leanda. Let's see. They watch a trailer for a new Star Wars TV show. They try the vegan hot dogs. General consensus is they don't like them. I think they were called Smart Dogs. Shaggy is mad that it's pumpkin spice season and claims that Justin loves it. Says that there will be a Halloween weed drop, a Hallowicked weed drop, probably with Wacko the Kid again. Shaggy tries to hypnotize Manny into being straight, but it only confuses him further. Justin claims that he is feeling very straight. National Days, National Day vlog, rock, paper, scissors, and Sprite and bananas don't mix myth busted, which have you guys ever heard that Sprite and bananas don't mix? That's one I've never heard before. What's up, Wes? What's up? Shout out to Fuckstick. Shaggy gets mad at someone asking when they're going into the WWE Hall of Fame in the chat. Shaggy's fun factoids. Hello for the term hello first started with telephones. Harvard Library had a book bound with human skin. If the earth was the size of a grain of sand, the sun would be the size of a tennis ball. These are some of Shaggy's fun factoids that were shared on the show. Coke at Mexican Six Flags. I have no idea what that was about. I wish I could remember the context of that. Getting stuck on rides. Shaggy ate 2 TV dinners and then threw them up on a ride at a carnival in the 5th grade. News lady that Manny has a crush on is now in the corner of the screen. JPC, thank you, dog. Whoop whoop, Habs. Driving down the road and repping the pink Ha shirt. That's rare shit. About to visit the dispensary. Shouts out to JPC, blessing us with a $20 super chat. Much appreciated, dog. Can I really not like those things anymore? That bums me out. I used to like... Oh, I can. See what? How come I can like some of them and not all of them? Is it the super sticker? That's why it was a super sticker, eh? It was a super sticker. Dropping in from the grocery store toilet, and don't forget Juggalo Grill. Do it for Detroit canned food drive at Hallowicked, y'all. Definitely check out the Juggalo Grill. I know he'll be set up at Hallowicked. He's doing his own food drive at almost every Juggalo event he pulls up to. Or at every Juggalo event he pulls up to. He almost pulls up to every Juggalo event, period. Shouts out to local clown crew and what you do, dog. Thank you again for the interview. It's one of the best things I filmed this year at the Gathering. It's so fucking dope. I'm so excited for you guys to see that shit. Once again, Alienated gets it first before everybody gets the cut down cut. Yeah, news lady that Manny had a crush on. Puking and pooping talk when you're sick. How it's relieving when you're sick. They almost sign off, but they come back to spin the wheel and give away the hype train shit. Bitch I'm Fine wins because she gave away like 100 subscriptions. So she was entered like 100 times into the wheel. Shaggy Show Thursday, September 5th. This is from last Thursday. Disco Duck and Monster Mash Talk opens the show. They want the chat and super chats to drive the episode, but they're not going to read spamming. That's how you get Shaggy to dislike you. Train of Terror Tour, they talk about a little bit. Someone in the chat asks about Slipknot and if Shaggy likes them. Shaggy says he doesn't know them, but he thinks they're cool. Shaggy tells the story about refusing to sit down at a Slipknot show. How the whole crowd was told to sit down and Shaggy refused to, and then he finally just gave in and sat down. Ronnie Tiger, new addition to Slipknot, talks about the Howard Stern appearance a little bit. Talking about going to the VMAs and walking the red carpet a little bit. Someone asks if they believe in the paranormal. Shaggy says he's going to go ghost hunting with Prozac from Bedlam fame, and also haunting specials on the Travel Channel fame. Says they're going to vlog it. Shaggy wants to talk shit to ghosts really bad. Shaggy says he found a skull and some ritualistic shit while looking around the Detroit Masonic Temple last year. He was just going into random rooms, apparently. Found a real... He claims it was a real human skull. Says he's going to take Zitro with him on the ghost vlog so somebody can be scared. Because he certainly won't be scared, he claims. Shaggy's going to get scared so fucking fast if any ghostly shit happens. They try some snacks. Funyuns, spicy queso, Cheetos, Mexican street corn. Shaggy attempts to say elote. And Manny attempts to teach him how to say elote. Manny talks about JCW at the Terror Train tour dates. Basically, JCW will be at every day of the Terror Train tour. And also, JCW having a live pay-per-view from the Masonic Temple on Devil's Night. But then I heard somewhere else, on Talks Hit, on Manny's own show, I heard Violent J say the Majestic. So I don't know. I don't know which one it's going to be at, because I also know that word was that the weekly tapings were supposed to be going down at Harpo's. And I think Jay at one point said that they were going to be at the same place the weekly tapings were happening. So I don't know. Maybe those weekly tapings got moved. Maybe it's at the Majestic. Maybe it's at Harpo's. Maybe it's at the Masonic Temple. To me, it might make sense to just have it at the Masonic Temple, seeing as they're already going to be set up there for the next night. But they're set up there for the next night, so maybe they're just going to do it where they're planning on doing the wrestling. So a little bit of confusion where that show will be, but stay tuned. I'm sure we'll get some clarification soon on that. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I think I can wrap up here and it'll be good timing. Emily's just about to get out of work. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, this was disgusting. But yeah, see even here it says something about Harpo's in my notes. So I'm all confused as to where some of this wrestling stuff is going down. But regardless, it does seem like it is going down. They put olive oil and sea salt on some ice cream, on some regular ass Walmart vanilla ice cream, and they try that. They don't hate it. They actually seem to kind of like it. They don't finish it though, because Shaggy later on makes Justin chug his concoction. Shaggy says Mountain Dew was made for mixing with whiskey back in the day. Manny says it's meant for mixing with cocaine. And take a sip, take a sniff. Starting to think Manny has a coke problem. I don't know. Someone brings up the White Bowser in the chat, which is fucking wild. Rest in peace. They do the RIPs. Rich Homie Quan, they talk about a little bit. Olympic bitch who was set on fire by her ex. 19-year-old bodybuilder who died of heart attack. Manny schools Shaggy on steroids after this. Some actor named Obi, and Shaggy questions who the fuck is named Obi, which I immediately thought of Obi Trice. They talk about Fat Man Scoop. Justin chugs the melted olive oil concoction. Manny no, not Manny. Justin raps birthday bitches while Shaggy lip syncs. I'm showing you guys this, because this shit's too funny. This is the best part of the stream, for sure. This shit's fire. Yeah, I have to show you guys this. Majestic confirmed. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy the fucking shit. Shouts out to the fucking Tommy.
Jerk about it.
Tommy Grayson's the shit.
This is shout out to Julie Boyden.
So I'm just going.
Just go in.
I got your fucking present hanging next to my nuts. Now when I'm swinging on my hatchet, if it hits you, it cuts. Don't make me chop your head in half and smack the side with the cheek, because I haven't had my mellow roll in almost a week. Your fucking mama brought me here to entertain your ass. So no matter what I do, I expect you to laugh. Now when I do a trick, and even if it isn't funny, give me props unless you want your little necks bloody. I could probably do a cartwheel or something if you move the couch, but that ain't what I'm fucking about. I could saw your mouth shut and pump air through your nose and fucking pop your head, but we get blood on our clothes. Look, I'm a wicked clown. I ain't no fucking superhero. Ain't that big and scary though. I fly like little Rey Mysterio. I'm quick to beat down all I'm quick to beat down all you little bitches right in front of your mom. And if the bitch gets heated, tell her bring it on. Oh shit, it's your birthday.
That shit was fresh.
Okay. I tried.
That was fucking awesome.
Painful to listen to.
That shit's so fucking awesome. I had to show you guys that one real quick because that definitely tickled me. I like that one a lot. They talk about the new Faygo flavored Jolly Green Apple. Shaggy's alcoholic biological father would put salt on everything back in the day so he could taste it. Salt and hot sauce back in the day. It's like an alcoholic thing though, I guess. Justin is opening up on the Hallowicked tour. His butt cheeks, that is. Also, he's opening up at rest areas all around the Midwest during the Hallowicked tour. Shaggy plays a clip from the new dance show in Detroit back in the day of a guy named Headache. And then they play some clips of a guy named The Count. And then the screen goes black for a good half hour or so. Yeah. So that was that. And I got Talks Hit with the Backseat Boys, Caleb, and Violent J here. I don't have the full show's notes, so I'm going to get to where I have, and then I guess we'll just call it a show. Go watch the Talks Hit interview with Backseat Boys, Caleb, and Violent J, because it's a good interview. Definitely using this interview for a little bit of some of my questions for Backseat Boys interview tomorrow for sure. All right, let me just get into it, though. Jay is wearing a mask for this interview. One of the ones he wore on one of the Instagram posts where he's like adjusting it, the whole Instagram post. Jay asked Caleb about the titles he's currently holding. In addition to being the JCW American Champ, he holds 2 other titles. Jay says that the American belt is the heaviest belt that he's ever held. The women's belt is being made right now. Devil's Night pay-per-view on October 30th. Let's see. And once again, that is at the Majestic. We got confirmation from Tommy just now. Let's see. They were going to do a match with Matt Cross versus Matt Cardona, apparently, but Cardona couldn't do it and that backed out last minute. Jay talking about putting matches together with new champs. His champions are open challenges, he says, which I found interesting. How he wants other guys from other promotions to come in and challenge his champions. Kind of like, and they reference old school wrestling a little bit, how they would do that in the promotions back in the day. They asked Caleb about his journey to that title. Colt Cabana suggested Caleb, apparently. Caleb had to defend it in a 6-way at the Revolver show, winning the belt in a battle royal. Jay says the Backseat Boys took them belts from the Southern Six, though. Caleb talks about wrestling Rey Mysterio a little bit. JCW needs its respect. It's older than TNA, 25 years old, Jay says. Started in 99. Jay says it goes before that even. Hellfire Wrestling, going back to Stranglemania. The first link between ICP and wrestling is Stranglemania. People still didn't know that they had wrestled at that time when that shit dropped. Stranglemania Live being their first wrestling shows in 97, 98. Sold out at St. Andrews Music Hall. Deathmatch wrestling wasn't even known then. Ordering the VHS tapes from Japan. Doing Stranglemania, all that stuff. Jay says he thought that it would be a cartoon from the description. He didn't even think it would be real wrestling until he put it in and saw that shit. Yeah. Heard they were doing deathmatch stuff in Louisville and going down there and scouted some wrestlers for JCW. Did their own show with them, hooking up with this guy, Dan Curtis, who had a hotline in Detroit that Jay would call, and doing Hellfire Wrestling. How they did that show at the Majestic, so the same place. That's the same place. Had tiki torches going down to the ring, how everyone's faces were black with soot after the show. The next morning after that show, the Hellfire Wrestling show, Dan Curtis passed away from a brain aneurysm. How they went to Dan Curtis's funeral and put a psychopathic leather jacket in his coffin and a Hatchet Man chain in his coffin and told the family to do whatever they want with that, but they wanted to make sure that Dan had that. After Hellfire Wrestling, that's what caused them to make JCW. They probably would have just kept doing Hellfire Wrestling, it sounds like, if Dan didn't die, though. The first JCW wrestling tour was 2000, 2001. They talked about having a radio guy named Willie B as their 6-man tag partner at a show in Denver. He was a radio DJ in Denver who was popular. Shaggy used to take suplexes onto thumbtacks back in the day. Jay says he's never taken a thumbtack bump. Jay asked the Backstreet Boys about their history. Ash asks about the favorite wrestlers that motivated them. Tommy says it was 3 teams: Matt and Jeff Hardy, Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid, and Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. Jay says it was more than the music though, right? They say it was everything, which we kind of talked about that a little bit on the SPO podcast, how they're a tag team in and out of the ring. Jay says ICP is a gimmick. It's a real gimmick. It's real, but it's a gimmick too. They paint their faces like the Ultimate Warrior, but it's very real to him, the Dark Carnival and everything. Backseat Boys says it's real to them too. They believe in the showmanship, and that comes out in the wrestling, or that comes from the wrestling. The showmanship in ICP comes from the wrestling, which I believe, once again, we echoed on Backseat Boys SPO podcast. Sharing their story. Jay starts to tell a story, but then there's a clock wipe style cut about 30 minutes in. So I was curious what that story was, because they just cut like a fucking whoop, like a little cut, and then it's jumps to Backseat Boys telling their story. Almost 10 years in the business. Gino Caruso trained them in New Jersey initially, but they paid their dues hella, driving ring trucks. They broke down the rings. They refereed. They video edited for that guy. Tommy Dreamer was next at House of Hardcore, WrestlePro / Pro Wrestling Syndicate. They trained some more there, more wrestling school hopping. They talk about how they were told early to learn from different people. And that's exactly what they did. They tried to learn from as many different people as they could. So they bounced around a lot. Manny says that his teacher was Dan Severin, and that he told him, you take a little bit from everyone and make it your own, that's incredible advice right there. They picked the brains of anyone who came into the dojos. They used the term dojo. One of the co-hosts, I think Ash, compliments them on using the term dojo. They met Johnny Cashmere through Nova and Donnie B. Then they take up the mantle of the Backseat Boys. Before that, they were the Flying Graysons, I believe was the gimmick, as we talked about on the SPO podcast. Trent Acid finishing his story in JCW, doing things that Trent and Johnny didn't get to do. That's what they described their mission as, the Backseat Boys, this new incarnation of the Backseat Boys. They talk about this is living the dream for them, working with ICP, JCW, working with Johnny Cashmere, and doing this new incarnation of this. They're living their dream. Ash gives them props for calling the schools dojos. 2024 has been a year of dreams coming true for them, linking with Jay and going to their first gathering, getting to be the JCW Tag Champs. Jay says it's funny you say that Trent Acid that you got to finish Trent Acid's story in JCW, because based off of a conversation that they had earlier today, Trent Acid's story is far from over. Tommy says that would be purely speculation. So yeah, I think hinting at something going on in possible new JCW storylines there, with Trent Acid's legacy getting brought up somehow. Very curious where that goes. They say that Trent gathered with them this year, spiritually, which I thought was a really cool moment. Jay says he's got a better seat than we do, meaning Trent does. Manny says he saw them walking around the gathering. He saw them really gathering. We ran into them, the Backseat Boys, that is. We ran into them down by the Juggalo wedding and talked to them for a little while down there. Should have gotten a fucking interview with them while we were down there talking to them. Another example of me fucking dropping the ball a little bit. Jay says he's not worried about the names, the big names coming in, as much as he's worried about making bomb-ass matches, putting together bomb-ass matches. And if you saw some of this new JCW, you'll know exactly what he means, because he's putting together really good matches, man. I can't say enough nice things about this new JCW. Tells a story about Sabu bringing an unknown in one time for a Detroit show. How they didn't know who this guy was, but that guy ended up being Chris Benoit. So sometimes bringing in unknowns is a fucking good thing. Manny, and by the way, there's some fucking stars. There's definitely some stars in this new JCW. I think there's a couple of people who are gonna be fucking going places. So there's definitely people to watch in this new JCW for sure. Manny gives them props for their work, says they got great psychology, gives them props for the recent JCW stuff he was commentating for. I think basically just saying it was a pleasure to commentate for them. Jay says brother tag teams always have a definite advantage. Jay says, where Caleb at? And Caleb says he's right here. Ask him to tell his story. Caleb, that was a dope moment. Caleb's dad was a wrestler and got a wrestler and a musician and got him into wrestling. Says his dad was a musician first, but then met Dusty Rhodes and got into wrestling. Supposedly he was conceived at Starrcade 85. He worked the merch tables at shows his dad was on, and then reffed some shows as early as 12 or 13 years old. He reffed his first match. He met a guy in high school whose dad was a wrestler too, and they both started training with their dads. They both would go and train with at each other's dad's house and shit. Let's see. He went and trained in Atlanta for a little bit, and went and trained in Charlotte. That's where he met George South. Let's see. Says George South is very Christian, but he doesn't judge anybody. Jay says he loves that man. Jay says he started crying on the way to the gathering this year from a text that George South sent him while Jay had just taken shrooms. Caleb says George had a great time at the gathering. He watched ICP Thursday night and walked around the gathering handing out Bibles. Jay says George must have loved the Juggalos for Jesus tent. And Caleb says sure enough he did. He talked to the Juggalos for Jesus right when they pulled up for about an hour. Jay asks about his first match. His buddy they went to high school with that he was training to wrestle with was his first match. A show called Pinups at a strip club. Rocky King ran those shows. There was in a kickboxing ring. Allen Iverson and Yin Yang twins would show up to these strip club shows back in the day. Speculation that some unsavory, shady shit was going on behind the scenes at these shows. Jay says they did one JCW show at a strip club back in the day, and that there was an accordion-style divider wall separating the strip show and the wrestling show, but you could still hear the strip club music during the matches. And that's all I had from that show. There's still about 45 minutes left in that shit. All right, I'm going to see if there's any questions, comments for me in the chat, and I'm going to get out of here. Did about 2 hours, so it's a pretty good show. Yeah. JCW pay-per-view, Devil's Night, October 30th, at the Majestic. Looking forward to that. Penis. See, that's the Frankie Goldie in you. Cheese, that's the Frankie Goldie in you. No Corporal... yeah, no Corp coming back, I don't think there. Corporal Robinson, yeah. Yeah, Corp is done. Peanut. Favorite rom-com. Oh, shit. Natural Born Killers. Next. Are you going to do a Hallowicked pay-per-view? Are they going to do a Hallowicked pay-per-view again this year? That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. G-rated penis game. What? Oh, I see. Peanut. I see what he did. Ballas. Just go to the show. Just go to Ballas? What's your wrestling finisher? Shit, I used to like the powerbomb people when I would like backyard wrestling or whatever. Mentally Ill Are Our Future. Shouts out to that song. Thank you for a great experience at Day Zero. No problem, Josh. I'll be at Portland with Jinx. Ruby can't make it this year. Favorite 1989 song? What? Oh, Don Joker. Shouts out to Don Joker. I got a good interview with you, dog. Thank you to Don Joker. Don Joker is the guy I interviewed in the parking lot. Favorite 1989 song? That's such a specific question. Does Dog Beats count? Is Dog Beats 89? When is my interview dropping? I mean, that's a good question too, Cheese. I got to get to that point in the editing. I need to drop that, Cheese. You want me to drop that, Cheese? I can drop it early if you want. Kissed by a Rose ain't 89. Favorite Prince... Wait, are we talking favorite Batman soundtracks? Favorite Batman soundtrack might be Batman and Robin, because I love those fucking Smashing Pumpkins songs. Hey, shouts out to Cyrus. Jeez, shouts out to Cyrus. Favorite pasta? Oh, damn, dog. Ravioli's pretty dope. Does that count? I like linguine. Talking about noodle? Oh, the 89 Batman soundtrack by Prince. Are we talking that? Are we talking 89 Batman? Is that what the 89 reference was? Shout out to Party Man. Party Man's a really fun song. Party Main. What are we doing? Best position. Best forgotten freshness. Oh shit. Not 1 and 2. Fuck, man. I was just listening to 5 recently because of The Gathering. There's so many songs that they played at the Red show. The Red Pop show there. There were so many songs from 5, so I'll just say 5 for now. What's your go-to comfort meal? Probably just a cheeseburger and fries. That's your favorite position? Jeez. Face the wall and fall asleep position? Volume 3 is pretty fire, too. I mean, all the Forgotten Fresh... Even 6 is pretty fire, man. I just revisited 6 not long ago. 6 has got a lot of fucking sleepers on it. Why is there so much 89 talk going on now? Oh, hell yeah. All right, y'all. Tune in tomorrow. Tune into... Em's at work. She's going to get out soon, though. So we get to hang out for a little bit. Thank God. Yesterday sucked, dude. She worked so fucking early. She had like a 3:30 start time, and then she got out. She got out, and then fucking... we were getting ready to go shopping, and like she was prettying herself up, and... she got called right the fuck back in, and then didn't get out until like 9 o'clock, 9:30 or something last night. It was so stupid. Hell yeah. IP2 sent me DMs on best way to catch up on the Naked and Laughing and Cobra lore. Favorite deck? Oh, the first one, I guess, man. You're going to make me pick a deck. It's going to be that first one, I guess. I do like the second deck a lot. It's not finished yet, though, so I can't even judge it. You gotta wait for all 3 of the decks to be finished, then ask me that question. So you gotta wait, like, another 20 years or something. You guys going to any of the Train of Terror dates, Humble? No, damn it. No, I'm not. I can't. I really fucking want to, too. I fucking want to document that so bad. My work days are... I'm not going to have enough work days or enough budget to fucking do that. This silly little cat, this Missy cat really fucked me over. Where you at, you adorable little bitch? She's sleeping somewhere. She's still with us, though. That's the important thing. That adorable little girl is still with us. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to get out of here. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Go watch the Otherworldly video. Let's try to get that to 1,000 today. What's your favorite song you made? I really like Cryptids Creeping Out the Cut right now. Stuff from the new record. It'd be stuff from the new record. I'm really proud of the newer stuff that I dropped. I'm proud of some of the writing I did on Sign of the Times and Frozen Hell quite a bit. Frozen Hell was a kind of a hell of a song to write. Yeah, I'm proud of stuff on the new record. Cryptid's Creeping Out the Cut I'm really proud of because it's just fun to do. Cheese likes my rock cock verse. I came to get my rock cocks. My rock cocks. Came to get my rock cocks. My motherfucking okay. Should we make that the hook? Let's make that the closing hook, Cheese. Because I didn't loop the hook yet. So we can make that the closing hook. Yes, I knew you'd love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to go fucking record that right now. Send me your stems, by the way, Cheese. Did you figure out how to send stems yet? Oh, let me tell you guys this story. This is so fucking fresh. Oh, this is one of the funniest things that happened at the gathering to me. Cheese and Whoop are talking about, I think, the song that me and Whoop did. And Whoop is, I think, telling Cheese about the difficulty of sending some stems over. And Cheese looks at me and goes, Humble, you ever had anybody refuse to send you stems before? And I look at Cheese and I go, you motherfucker, you refused to send me stems. And I don't know if it was a bit or not, but Cheese totally did not remember that for the good girl shit. You didn't want to send me stems. I wanted to fucking mix that shit or send it to somebody to get it mixed, but no. You motherfucker, you. I love you guys. I love you, Cheese. I love you, Whoop. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate that shit. Go run up Otherworldly for me. It'd be dope. I don't got a memory either, Cheese. I ain't gonna judge. I'll throw myself under the bus. Frankie, there's another one of my favorite moments. Frankie at the gathering was telling me about something else, but the context of this story, he was asking me about, that story I told about Ouija in the gutter, right? And I'm like, yeah, no. He's like, watch your own motherfucking show. I told it on the interview on your show, dude. I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. I do got to watch my own show to remember some of this shit. Anyway, I love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Day. Still the day. Have a good day. Tune in to Occult Rejects podcast. Hold on, I'll drop it again. Oh, wait. Let me drop it again in the chat. Occult Rejects podcast. Tonight. Get out of there. At 7. Autofill, motherfucker. Hold on, I'll drop it again. There it is. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Tune into the Occult Rejects podcast, 7. Just put it in the chat. I'll be doing a little bit of talking about the gathering. Yeah. Stuff and things and stuff. I think I'm going to go record that parody Frankie Goldie verse or hook now and wait for M to get out. And then I think we're going to hang out and yeah. We haven't even gotten a chance to just hang out for a little while, so our fissure, indeed. All right, love you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a good day. Tune into Occult Rejects later tomorrow. Twitch stream in the morning. I'm gonna watch JCW Lunacy in the morning, and then interview with the Backseat Boys at 2 o'clock-ish, 2 o'clock, 2:30. I think is what we're aiming for. And got a very special guest or two gonna be joining me for that. I'll just go ahead and say who. Whoop Conda and Kosuke will be joining me for that interview. Thank you guys for joining me for that. That's going to make it extra dope. I wanted to have some extra wrestling brain power with me for that interview, and I couldn't think of anybody better than Whoop Conda or Kosuke to join me for that, because they have the people that I know, they probably got the best wrestling knowledge of anybody that I know. So I want to have them on to help me conduct that interview, because I feel like that would be really fresh. All right, I love you guys. Whoop whoop. I think what was that? I think that was it for now. That's all for now. All right, end broadcast. Bye.